MLB Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Barehanded pickup. The throw to first. He's out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's only 2 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Keuchel, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
That evens it up 1-1. Straight away right. Mazzara's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Anderson.
Out into right center. Well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Moncada, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Slow roller down the third baseline. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The pause and the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2. With that, you never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Means has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Ready on 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Curveball knocked down at home plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. The 2-2 fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Encarnacion stands at. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hayes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's a ball.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Luis Robert. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave one. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Up high, 2-1 now. Three and one now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Pedro Severino.
So striding in, Pedro Severino. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yohan Moncada.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Forward.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So here's Jose Abreu. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. A 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Severino is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Chopper to short. Right to Iglesias. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Chris Davis at the plate now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good, hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And here's Renato Nunez. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He popped out in his first trip. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, 1-0. Well, that's off the plate.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Severino moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Weakly hit towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 24.
Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. swing and a soft liner. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Good guys held in check here. They're up. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
Oh. 1-2. Two balls, two strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in once again, Austin Hayes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one just misses off the corner.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They're down 2-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Jose Abreu.
And now a pitch on the way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Yasmani Grandal will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sean Armstrong takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing. All kinds of goofed up at the plate. Two out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo home run for Nomar Mazara, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul?
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. One and 2 now. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two-0 count, the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Weakly hit to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting, Pedro Severino. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's on his horse, and no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. pull from the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. To third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Mazzara, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Slider finds the zone for a strike, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Pale Hose jumped